On a fait un gros tour du fort, où nous sommes encore actuellement d'ailleurs. On a chopé pas mal de quêtes, il y en a sûrement plein d'autres qu'on va pouvoir rattraper également. Si on regarde ça là, le code d'Elmar. J'ai une gun, un code y figure. On a les reconnaissances de dettes de différentes personnes, on verra ce qu'on en fait. J'ai des nouvelles recettes également, hein. Le burger sanguinolent. Et... Ah oui, c'est même dans les quêtes principales, j'ai vautour du désert maintenant. William accepta. Ah oui, parce qu'il y a la question de faire partie de la faction de hors-la-loi, sauf que nous c'est pas le cas. Mais libre comme l'air, c'est choper une des factions. Et on a le Big Bang. Également partie de la quête principale. Impressionnant. Après on a plein de quêtes dans Tavar. On en a chopé 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quêtes quand même. Hein. Après on chopera bien sûr toutes les autres quêtes qu'on a besoin de choper. Ça fait déjà plaisir. Alors. Et puis bien sûr on a chopé pas mal de petits indicateurs. Il est temps maintenant de partir par ici. Il va falloir qu'on fasse un minimum attention parce que c'est la faction que je veux rejoindre, mais bon. L'avenir nous dira comment les choses se passent. Donc l'objectif est de faire un petit tour de la ville. Pour rappel, hein, de la ville de Haut-Fort, donc la ville de la faction des clercs. Pas nécessairement de visiter toute la ville, pas nécessairement de prendre toutes les quêtes maintenant, hein, il y a certaines qu'on prendra plus tard, si on en a l'opportunité ou si on y pense. Et encore moins, l'idée encore moins d'avancer dans des quêtes. Là c'est vraiment faire un tour de la ville, prendre un petit peu des marques dans cette dernière, gagner des indicateurs, choper quelques quêtes au passage, voir ce qu'il y a à vendre chez les marchands, bref. Fureter un petit peu, histoire de prendre des repères, ce que je fais pas forcément dans tous les jeux, mais là je me sens de le faire, surtout que le nombre de factions est assez restreint, le nombre de villes correspond à celui des factions. Donc à partir de là, c'est plutôt pas mal. Ok. Thunder à qui je dois un service encore. Hein. Alors, allons-y. Utiliser machine. Acheter une potion de guérison, acheter une potion de mana, acheter de l'eau, acheter de la bière, acheter une barre énergétique. Et c'est avec les vieilles pièces qu'on utilise ça. Ok, d'accord. Les pièces que je vais pas arrêter de vendre. Et ils ont des distributeurs. Incroyable.
Yeah, the
C'est
leaders there
réfectoire
are
ici.
such fanatics.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't tell anyone, alright?
D'accord, Martin, c'est compris. Oh, merci pour la soupe.
Thanks. The food is appreciated.
Manners, too. I hope you stick around. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations
Oui, c'est la ration, c'est chaud, mais bon.
Happy family of clerics. Everyone else has to pay.
D'accord. Ouais, c'est... Il y avait la même chose au bar de... Derrière la loi. Hein... La nourriture est aussi infecte. Tiens, un peu de nourriture pour moi. Quelle marchandise as-tu? Ouais, marchandise.
Of course.
Comptoir qui me répond. Blablabla. Recette de liqueur de pomme. Alcool plus pomme. Plus 50 de santé. Dans 20 secondes. Un alcool fort. Bouteille d'eau plus feuille de flamme plus pain. Résistance au feu et tout. Oh, pas mal. Je pense que toutes les recettes elles coûtent 100. Soupe réchauffante. Ouais. Ouais, j'ai envie de les prendre. Gna gna gna. Bon, juste connaître un peu son histoire, Martin. Là.
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the infirmary. It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Why did you join the clerics?
You mean why am I still not living on the border of Tavar, waiting for outlaws to kill me, burn my home, and steal everything I own? That's if you survive the Alps, the local wildlife, the mutants, and yes, the cleric raiding parties. It was join a faction and stay alive. So, glory to Kalan. Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food sucks, but at least we're not murderous outlaws.
Oh, why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
Pourquoi ne faites-vous pas de commerce avec d'autres factions?
Why don't you trade with the other factions to get food?
That question's way above my rank. But I suppose we just can't afford to be dependent on them. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined a faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
Why haven't you started trading already?
Because I want this done diplomatically. To organize something we can keep going in the future. That means finding someone who understands the people out there as well as those in here. Do you think that's you?
Ok, tu veux faire du commerce, hein. Tu as un peu de nourriture pour moi. On peut
I
négocier.
can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want
Ah,
guns waved
c'est
around.
ma
There's to be
spécialité.
no bloodshed.
Je dirige pas du tout un perso qui, dès les premières phrases du jeu, m'a empêché d'être sympa. Et m'a obligé à avoir un ton terrible avec Duras.
I'm prepared to trust you. They put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see. If you could get me 20 of those packs, anything we can get to supplement what the foraging units bring in has to be a help. So talk to them and see if you can make it an ongoing arrangement.
Nourriture pour les clairs. Ah, ça c'est derrière le comptoir, ok. Et là ça retourne dans la rue. Oh, ok, quelle vie. Ah oui d'accord, il y a des petits panneaux, on voit, il est marqué cantine. Incroyable. Là c'était l'accès au début. Ok, est-ce qu'il y avait une autre personne dans le réfectoire qui a un nom ou pas du tout? C'est un acolyte standard aussi. Bon, stylé la cantoche. Bientôt ce sera ma cantine à moi. Ah, je croyais que je pouvais faire un truc avec ça. Ok, énorme marteau de Claire. Petite cigarette, d'accord. Ouais, ok. Ouh la vache, le nombre de frames, pile. Ah, d'accord. Bon, j'ai pas le droit de venir ici. Je n'insiste pas. Il n'y a pas d'y avoir grand chose. Nul ta maison, salut. Et maintenant. Je viens d'où déjà? Ah, ici. C'est des panneaux publicitaires avec la tête. Donc là, on sort de ça. Ici, c'est quoi? Des mines. Avec Wolf.
Whoa, watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch your step. Otherwise, you'll end up squashed flatter than an Alp's conscience. Just be careful, alright?
You think I should be afraid of a few rocks?
Yes, those rocks weigh a hell of a lot, meaning if you fall, there won't be a hell of a lot left of you. But don't let me keep you with all my chatter. I've got to get back at it. I'm reckoning you're not that into ore extraction techniques anyway.
Je suis partisan à 4.
You bang rocks together, right?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing out here?
Here, we are the farmers of industry. While there are those who tend the land to grow food, we We feed industry. There's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that's not made of the metal we mine here.
Why don't you just have the machines work for you?
They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assumed mining was easy, and so several flat robots proved them wrong. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Hort's first priority. Besides, there's more to mining than boring and smashing. Not that the people they send here are always better than machines. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here to try and mine out rock after someone's rewired your brain. But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by a suggester.
Comment ça? C'est quoi cette histoire de cerveau recablé?
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards, if you're willing.
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask, but an outsider's my best bet for getting it done. You see, I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's a threat to the community. And now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. That they can put him in armor and send him out with weapons. And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time bomb. That can only end badly.
Why do you think he's dangerous?
I saw it in his eyes. There was nothing but blank hate there. I don't care how strong those suggesters think they are. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that with suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his hand when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Why can't you just leave Eli to the suggesters?
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough people turn up here like drones after being given the treatment, but it's not 100%. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance with other people's lives. How is that a fair gamble? Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out of that place and through the Hort's gate. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he'd escaped.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but, well, yes. It's your choice. I'm sorry to put you in this
Merci,
position,
mec.
but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me. I've put my trust in you.
Et du coup, les clercs, il y a une notion de... un peu comme les albes qui deviennent des pantins à cause de la drogue, eux, ils peuvent câbler les uns les autres. Il est pas marqué en... Je vais attendre qu'il passe quand même. Vraiment, je pourrais extraire du minerai peut-être. Oh mince. Pas marqué interdit, mais on va quand même sauvegarder au cas où. Donc ouais, ils pourraient quand même manipuler les gens comme ils veulent en disant bah toi maintenant t'as envie de miner. Ok, j'ai envie de miner. Eh ben. Merde. Alors miner. J'ai un marteau-piqueur. Pas malade. Plus. J'ai pris le marteau-piqueur, je suis très content. Oh, ok. Alors ici. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ah, c'est tout un nouvel étage, c'est ça? Quelle vie!
The cleric Bertram has returned to our side. We give thanks for his safe homecoming, and welcome him back among his brethren. And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Kalan.
Bien sûr.
Welcome to the Horde, the stronghold of the clerics.
Merci Oswald.
Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light shines upon you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
I will.
Your dedication will be rewarded. Kalan sees all. Act in his name, and he will strike down your enemies.
Tell me more about Kalan.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror that was to come. But they would not listen. And so, the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite skies will we truly see all. We must trust in Kalan.
Tu crois vraiment à cette merde de troll?
Where is Kalan supposed to take you?
Up to the infinite skies, to where knowledge counts above all. There, we will truly see the universe as it is. The path to enlightenment is difficult, and only those who are worthy will receive Kalan's blessing. Look inside yourself, and take my words to heart. May they be a guide in the times to come.
Who are you?
I am Oswald. When Brother Rayner found me, I was just a wretched pile of misery. I was blind to who I could be. Rayner built me up, gave purpose to my life. Now, I'm spreading the teachings that saved me from destroying myself, in hope that those words can be the salvation of others, that they can save all of Magalan. So I invite you to stay here and contemplate with us, brother. All who have faith will be saved.
Ok. Merci pour le cours de théologie, Mr. Oswald.
Carry Kalan in your heart. Let yourselves be his instruments.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
Ils ont tous une fausse en fait.
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in?
Ah, c'est leur prison, ok.
Well, as it happens, you can.
Ah, parce qu'il y a une fausse chez Berserker, mais c'est pas la même signification.
With their own eyes, what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there.
Ah, je vais rentrer ou
Run
pas?
along there. Keep clear of this area.
Ah. Ok. Ok.
Kalan's strength lies in purity.
Oh, un petit robot. Robot de nettoyage. Trop mignon. J'ai tout vu.
Any asshole caught stealing will
J'ai
be
tout vu et je viens
sent
de
to
marcher
the
dedans.
jesters.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reasons. And
D'accord.
I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward.
Ok, comme partout. Faut qu'on fasse partie de la faction pour avoir des articles en plus, et ensuite qu'on monte en rang pour avoir encore des articles en plus.
I want to trade.
Et on va voir déjà là ce qu'il y a de
Right
base.
you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
Alors, épée, donc force... pas le choix, hein, force dextérité. C'est de dextérité maintenant, mais pas assez de force. Fusil laser. J'ai ce qu'il faut en intelligence, mais il me faut plein de dextérité pour les fusils laser. Il me faut un peu plus de dextérité pour un fusil laser classique en tout cas. Ok. Mode de tir. Coup par coup. Rafale, tir automatique. 10-10-10. Je sache comment changer le mode de tir aussi d'un élément. Ça va être intéressant. Mais du coup, si je veux avoir ces armes là, faut que je monte la dextérité aussi quoi. Mine de rien. Moi je monte surtout l'intelligence. D'accord, d'accord. Et donc pour avoir le premier, il faut que j'ai une dextérité à 39, hein, mine de rien. Oui, steak. Après en armure. Plus 2 ici, donc le 500 classique. Ça, il me faut de la force et de la constitution en plus. Donc pour l'armure, il me faut force et constitution en plus, quoi. Pas trop le choix. Pantalon. Ok, ok. Ça doit être les... Voilà, charge énergétique pour les armes laser. Ce qu'il me faudra pour mon pistolet laser à venir. Bon, est-ce que je prends des points d'armure en plus? Je pense que ça coûte quand même cher. De l'autre côté, je vais pas pouvoir acheter d'autres choses très rapidement, quoi. Ça, j'ai pas les stats, donc... Donc limite, faisons ça. Hein. Après le masque anti radiation et anti-poison c'était pas mal aussi, mais bon. On y avec ça. Et ce pantalon là. Crochetage, dextérité, on va garder quelques stats qu'on a déjà. Par contre, je vais vendre ça. Ça j'en ai plus besoin du coup. Et j'ai pris pantalon aussi. Voilà. Un peu de défense en plus. Sur un mélange. Hein. On est sur un mélange. Les porteurs activés à cathédrale. Hein. Ok. Vous êtes le patron, vous.
So, here is the wanderer I've heard about. You've heard of me. I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Hort. And the Hort stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the cleric?
Oui, c'est un grand oui. Non, c'est un grand non. Oui, je veux devenir un clerc.
Yes, I want to become a cleric. Then Kalan will welcome you.
Chouette.
Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
T'es qui toi, le comité d'accueil?
Tell me about the other Judicators. Judicator Johan fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Kalan have
Je suis sûr qu'il est très content.
Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan and all operations outside its borders. His is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
Ah, donc l'endroit où je suis actuellement.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
What's happening in the city?
Kalan is wise, but mysterious.
En bref, on n'en sait rien.
Prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of
Bon, ça on sait déjà.
Infinite skies.
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways, that we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So,
Quel bon gars.
as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
Faut faire des quêtes.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because
Après avoir dit que je voulais devenir un
we are
clerc.
the last bastion against the owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge.
Oh, le regard sur les berserkers.
Knowledge to make the world into what it once was,
Terrible.
and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price.
Ah.
Stay with us.
C'est les
and
armes.
learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
Eternity. Check.
Qui est terrible. Jack, c'est juste terrible.
So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm ready. Give me a task.
As you wish. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer. Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery who exploit the weakness of others. They are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
Il de haute technologie. Service de prod 1, je capture vendeur de prod au fort. Responsabilité de vous opposer aux albes. Alors, il a dit qu'il y avait un autre Jean-Jean qui était à la cathédrale aussi, mais en haut. Comment est-ce qu'on va à la cathédrale aussi, mais en haut? Ça, c'est en bas, ça.
Halt. State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
What wisdom?
Dis le mur.
Scriptures, the writings, the texts, the foundation of our faith, and old world manuals that support our technology. Here the worthy study. Here the worthy learn. And unless you're worthy, you aren't coming in.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
Merci, Karl. Ok. Bah, si c'est peut-être pour monter. Il m'a fait peur. Hein. Regarde à se mettre en position devant moi comme ça.
Yes, the newcomer. Now, there is a face that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust.
Bref, des problèmes, quoi.
Whatever you have seen, you are
un peu torturé.
now. You've reached us here.
Thank you for your offer. I'll think about it.
You should. You have carried your own burden and that of others for too long. Here you will find others to share that load. Tell me what you want.
The clerics say that they are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Hort?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the comet, and while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed. So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Alps, then I would ask whose interest would the destruction of the Hort serve? And the answer can only be the Alps. You've seen them. The converters they build on our lands. The will of Kalan shall be made real. We will drive them from the converter in the north and from the lands of all the free people. The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
Bordel, Ulrich il est prêt pour les élections. Hein. Il vient de balancer tout un speech quand même.
You need to find someone to unite the factions.
We must work together if we are to survive. But we must work together with Kalan to lead us all. We must find a way to persuade the other factions to agree to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Alps. I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions. But to know if you are suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do Alps come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
Oh.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the free people?
I am free
Il m'a fait
from
peur.
Elex,
Commence à paniquer là.
exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed, and Now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you're here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the Elex and seen the life there is outside Zakor? Commander Jax, the Alb, standing here. That is not something I would have believed. Yet, here you stand.
Eh oui, mon
I
gars.
was a wanderer. Now, I seek a cause.
Well, whoever you were shouldn't matter. The present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not judge us. Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
Vous allez attendre.
Are the Alps still attacking the Hort?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jax. But the attacks we suffered took too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Magalan than lining graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shot. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Alps haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain, regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Alps, you'll see nothing that's not known already. And we know that the Alps have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you know about the Alp forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Yurik has 3 garrisons supported by fighting machines and colossi.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Quelle vie.
Will you wait for an Alp attack or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon, and the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive, and that will cost us in lives and material.
La grosse offensive du Bricht.
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the Haut. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people. And the death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
Oh.
What about you? Can you lead the
Tu sais
attack?
qu'on allait avoir un flashback.
That is far from my skill set. Logistics, defense, and
On va dire que c'est nous qui avons buté Johan.
where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Alps. What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Alps. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. Though I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your doors? Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith. And there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will
T'aurais dû
show you the
accepter,
way.
Jax.
But perhaps
Allez
you
devenir les maîtres du monde.
Will you go out as an ambassador to the free people? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent. Someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
I will find you your experienced commander.
Good. Then go out to the other free people. This commander will be a symbol of the need for us all to work together. Be
Je me
they
demande si on a le choix
settlers,
entre plein de personnes
berserker,
différentes.
or outlaw. Find someone with experience of leading troops in battle. Someone willing to risk themselves to stop the Alps. Someone willing to
Je me demande les
lead
conséquences que ça peut avoir aussi.
example.
You sound like you really believe we will find someone out there.
Faith and necessity sometimes breed hope. You should ask the leaders of the other factions if they will take on this role. If they decline, try their commanders. May Kalan and good fortune be with you.
Bon, mon poulain, c'est le berserker qui fait un peu de technologie, hein, qui en fera un peu les règles. Est-ce qu'il y avait d'autres gens avant? Ici. Là, on a fait ça. Ici, il y a quoi? Ça m'a fait peur là, se retourner comme ça. Ok. C'est des quartiers. Aussi, visiblement. Ah, il y avait un... Bah, il wish aussi. Ah, on va vers le même truc. Ok, d'accord. Ok, d'accord. Voilà, ça on a chopé. Je crois qu'on est de là. C'est clair. Demeure des suggesteurs. Ça on a l'accueil. Y'a quelqu'un? Suggesteur Balder. Je crois qui c'était. C'est quelqu'un qui s'appelait Chaise. En fait, pas du tout.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
Il m'a dit. Non.
Yes, I am here to pay my tithe.
Faith serves, Kalan honor us all.
But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the High Suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of Elex. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion, we have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that
C'est du contrôle mental, quoi.
Understand.
Enfin, de la suggestion mentale.
Can Albs do that? With their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
So this is where you brainwash people?
No. You can't force people to change who they are. You can only bring out their better traits. That is what I do. I re-educate people. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education.
Et c'est toi.
Believe me, I must help him find the light of Kalan.
Bon, ça on verra après ce qu'il y en a de cette quête. Hein. Et on sait qu'on peut en parler à Balder. Un journal audio. Il nous fait de l'œil, mais qui est interdit. Ah, oui, ok. D'accord, des os. Il y a plein de journaux, que ce soit audio, textuel sûrement aussi, plein de trucs de l'or qui nécessitent qu'on vole des choses, hein, bien entendu. Voilà, je joue le gentil petit mec qui visite comme un touriste, hein. Mais Bien sûr que si on veut découvrir les moindres recoins du lore et tout ça, il faut jouer davantage comme un joueur. Hein. On peut monter ici. C'est pas la même plateforme que là-bas. D'accord. Qu'est-ce que je fais en premier? Parce que c'est assez évident de se dire ok, le bâtiment avec l'épée, c'est là où j'ai arrêté de regarder. Versus l'échelle. En plus, il n'y a rien en haut. Ok, ok. Donc ouais, on loupe des choses du lore, mais c'est pas bien grave. L'objectif n'est pas de faire un 100% ou de tout connaître de l'univers ou quoi. Mais d'évoluer à notre manière aussi. L'armurerie. Bonjour. C'est le mec que j'ai déjà vu ça en fait. Oui. D'accord. C'est derrière lui. Ah, les os. Ah, c'est qui construisent les robots. Godard.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade Elex battery.
On n'a pas trouvé le marchand d'armure encore.
What was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the owls. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Alps. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Ouais, il faut un assistant quoi.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Ah, il m'a filé les éclats avec, donc c'est toute chose qu'il faudra que j'achète quoi. Ok. Oh, c'était mon petit robot ça. Hein, je l'ai retrouvé. Carte d'usine. Je suis nouveau dans la rue. Je crois que c'est juste pareil que si j'allais sur le côté là, c'est ça? Il va y avoir les deux épées. Non, où est-ce qu'il y a les deux épées? Quelles sont les deux épées? Du coup, il est où mon... Il n'y a pas de marchand d'armure hein. C'est l'armurerie aussi. On va trouver le marchand d'armes, mais pas le marchand d'armure. Oh, il est dans le bâtiment aussi, mais j'ai pas vu. C'est juste Jean-Jacques, quoi. On connaît bien. Ok. Bon. Alors, on a un chemin par là, on a un chemin qui coupe. Au milieu, on va voir. Du milieu, ça mène où? Est-ce que c'est un endroit qu'on connaît déjà ou pas? Voilà, le nombre de personnes là qui se mettent à sauter partout. Tac tac tac, ouais, à mon avis, c'est un petit ensemble de couloirs, mais qui permettent juste de revenir aux endroits qu'on connaissait déjà. Anna.
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort? Welcome, I guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort? I guess you can take care of yourself if you've managed to make it here.
What's that to you?
Toi t'as une quête, toi.
See, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves. I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among other duties. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight forward. But we're here giving the Hort the mechs that keep us.
Il me fait un peu peur avec son truc de il faut le faire maintenant là. Je me souviens pas qu'il y ait d'autres persos qui nous aient pressé comme ça. Faut le faire rapidement aussi. Pourquoi tu n'aurais pas fait de Mais j'ai peur de pas avoir le niveau pour faire la quête. Hein. Si c'est des machines qui deviennent folles, désolé, mais moi j'ai juste un arc là. Encore ce qu'il faut pour pouvoir avoir un pistolet, donc. Donc bon.
Do you have my package?
What package?
What? Oh, excuse me. Just forget it.
What's this package?
Nothing. Well, just things I've ordered. Supplies for the Hort.
Oui,
if
Siegfried,
you don't have the
oui.
package, then we don't have anything to talk about.
What are you doing here?
I'm a chemist. I mix things to keep the mechs from seizing up. Just a simple chemist, that's all.
No. Tell me more about what you do here.
I mix things. In fact, I have to get to work. So if you finish with the questions, I have stuff to do. See you around.
Do you have anything to trade?
Trade? Do I look like a trader?
You don't have...
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose I could do...
Let's do...
Okay then.
C'est sûr qu'il y a des trucs à vendre. Anneau de voleur. 1000 balles pour plus 5. Mais j'ai déjà un anneau de voleur de toute façon. Amulette de camouflage. Sort camouflage plus 1. Une sombre histoire de colis. Il n'y a toujours pas de vendeur d'armure. Hein. Maintenance. Ah bah, c'est easy. Ok. Oh, cette lumière. Administration.
Trolls, mantises, raptors. It's crazy to travel out there.
Claire, claire, claire.
Well, the forces out there
Les
are
gars.
always gonna make that difficult.
Ok, ici on a un mec nommé.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you running around with a holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
Understood.
That is what I want to hear.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Fort hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force.
Oh là là, c'est
Only
beau.
the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me.
Je crois que la personne en face qui se fait déchiqueter la gueule est très contente que ce soit de la manière la plus pure possible.
Since that damn comet came down, bringing Elex with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities, but we're also researchers, searching for new uses for Elex.
How can I become a paladin?
Oh, wait. You are being serious.
Yes.
Allez, combien de pompes?
First you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journie. Acolytes.
Là, je suis débile, je cherche un marchand d'armure, mais j'ai acheté des armures au marchand d'armes. Il fait les deux. Pas de tilté.
Legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast, and the survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the
Dans 10 ans.
coordinates I sent my men to.
Dans 10 ans, quand j'arriverai à faire 2 points de dégâts sans mourir.
Those mutants so close to the Horde, then kill them and return to me. You're dismissed.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
Donc lui aussi, il vend des armes, donc qui sont les mêmes. Hein. 10 points de dextérité en plus. Quelle vie. Bon, ça va être ma priorité. Hein. 10 points de dextérité en plus pour pouvoir avoir une arme qui fait 42 de dégâts. Ah, c'est pas exactement la même, je crois. Hein. Ah si, c'est celle-là qui fait rafale, machin. Ok. Ils vont pas d'armure. Soupe à la moelle. Oh, pour utiliser les os. Pas mal ça pour utiliser les os. Mais il faut une grande potion de guérison par contre. Pas d'ambiance. Hein. Par contre, tu te régènes comme pas possible pendant 10 ans. Hein. Arme à plasma, arme laser. Quoi la différence? Arme à plasma. Ça on sait pas. Ah ça c'est blaster laser, donc ça doit être une arme laser ça. Plasma, laser. Ok, donc il me faut du plasma à venir quoi. Et il faut que je gagne des points de dextérité. Je prépare le fait d'avoir des munitions parce que si j'ai l'arme et que j'ai pas de munitions ça peut me servir à grand chose. Ok.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole
If
party.
we don't work together, we won't stand a chance.
Personne dans les petits apparts. Il y a peut-être moyen de... On me dit de fouiner, de voler une arme et tout ça quoi, mais de toute façon il faut les stats pour pouvoir utiliser, donc à partir de là... On va pas nous sauver.
Okay.
C'est pas forcément un jeu simple et je me mets des barrières entre guillemets RP en plus, mais bien sûr ces barrières on les fera sauter si jamais il y a besoin. Mais vraiment si c'est nécessaire parce que je suis assez à l'aise avec le fait de les utiliser actuellement. Quoi? Ok, je fais demi-tour. C'est le robot qui fait le ménage qui veut m'attaquer. On va faire demi-tour, hein. Toujours peur. Par contre, autant la ville est stylée, autant la musique fait très... je suis chez la méchante. Quoi. C'est que des petits apparts là. Des petits bureaux, comme ça. Ok. Pas mal de petits coffres, hein. On pourrait crocheter. Et là on revient à l'entrée avec ici la cantine du coup. Ok. Bon, comme dit, il y a sûrement des endroits qu'on n'a pas encore fouinés et tout ça. L'objectif c'est pas de faire un 100% en termes d'exploration ou quoi que ce soit du genre, mais on a fait un petit tour. On a eu l'occasion de discuter un petit peu avec les gens ici, découvrir la culture locale. Bon, moi il commence à se faire tard de toute façon, donc on va s'arrêter quoi qu'il arrive. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? J'ai acheté des cellules de plasma. C'est un petit peu tôt, mais le prochain objectif en termes d'armement, ça va être de choper une arme à plasma ou une arme laser et de pouvoir en profiter derrière. Donc autant commencer à faire un petit stock de munitions aussi. Oui, ça de toute façon, ça n'a pas bougé. Là j'ai récupéré quoi? Ah oui, le fameux marteau-piqueur. Pas pratique. Et en termes de quête, on a désormais allié de haute technologie. Il faut remplir des missions pour faire partie des clercs si jamais on le souhaite. Dans les missions principales, on a désormais la grande offensive d'Ulbricht. On n'avait pas une mission principale avec les berserkers par contre pour le moment. Étonné. Ah si, ça devait être le fait de... Bah non, je crois que c'était dans les quêtes d'Edan, le fait d'aller découvrir les autres villes, donc je sais pas trop. Je suis étonnement, ou alors j'ai juste pas posé des bonnes questions pour le moment pour recevoir la quête de Berserker dans les missions principales. En dehors de ça, on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 et 6 quêtes en rapport avec Ignadon, de la même manière qu'on en avait 6 pour Tavar quand on a fouiné un peu. Il y en a sûrement d'autres hein, qui sont dispo, mais au moins on a déjà chopé ça. Celle-là elle me fait un peu peur parce qu'il y a marqué même dans le brief le plus rapidement possible, donc peut-être qu'il faudrait qu'on aille checker ça. Par contre j'ai un petit peu peur parce que je pense que c'est trop dur pour nous, mais on va peut-être, je sais pas si on tentera ça ou pas, mais en tout cas je me l'équipe pour le moment et puis on verra ce qu'il en est par la suite. vais laisser ça ouvert en attendant. J'ai un petit peu peur qu'on se retrouve avec une quête qu'il faut faire très très vite. Et que je n'ai pas avancé quoi du coup. Pour le moment. Ça il va falloir aller par ici. Bon c'est pas trop loin. Hein. Pas trop loin, il faudra faire attention sur la route. Voilà. Dans tous les cas, on verra ça la prochaine fois. Peut-être que j'irai, je vais me faire désosser et puis on fera autre chose. Qui sait. En tout cas, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Et puis on se retrouve pour la suite d'Elex. Maintenant que les explorations sont faites, on va repartir sur le fait de faire des quêtes et de repartir un petit peu plus dans de l'action, même si on va privilégier les quêtes et les résolutions de quêtes qui sont en rapport avec le fait davantage de discuter avec les gens, histoire de continuer de gagner de l'XP sur notre perso, un petit peu d'argent au passage quand c'est possible, mais surtout de l'XP pour monter de niveau et avoir les points d'attribut nécessaires au fait d'avoir un armement qui nous permette de mieux tenir la route lorsqu'on va devoir se battre. Parce que pour le moment, on est sur des combats où il y a quelques types de créatures où on s'en sort, mais quand même une grande minorité par rapport aux bestiaires qu'on a rencontrés jusqu'à présent. D'ici qu'on se retrouve, portez-vous mieux, des bisous, bye.